Sending some love to my San Antonio Spurs who shut it down at the AT&T Center last night. Of course, we send it right away to Brandon Roddy, our GSA sports correspondent, with a little recap of last night. Yeah. Can we call it a blowout, Roddy?
Go Spurs, go.
Can we call it a blowout?
The Thunder coach himself said they got their butts kicked. So
well, they did.
That's right. That's what
they did. They lost by 35 points. You know, I call that a butt kicking. I would think so. The Spurs won 112 to 77. That's fantastic. And they did more of the same. You know, who really needs credit in this is the Spurs coaching staff, because they knew what the Thunder were going to do, and they came out and countered it. Tony Parker had another good game. Tim Duncan actually moved into second all-time for all-time double-doubles. He has 153, and Magic Johnson is in first place with 157. Tim could be in first place by the end of these playoffs. We'll see. We'll see. And another record that happened last night, the Big Three moved into first place all-time with 111 playoff victories. So they are officially the greatest Big Three ever in the history of sports. But one thing that got this game going is Danny Green. And I need to tell you, these guys need to be careful, because when this guy gets hot, it's going to be a tough going for any team that plays against him. Danny was 7 for 10 from the field.
We've been here before in the past against these guys, and they've won 4 straight against us. We know how dangerous they are, what they're capable of. And, you know, Game 3 has got to be even more intense and more focused than, you know, these past 2 games.
What he's talking about right there is 2 years ago, the Thunder were down 2-0, and the Spurs had actually won 22 games in a row at that point and ended up losing 4 straight and got put out. So these guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. They know what to expect. And we know the Spurs are playing great basketball right now. Danny Green, like I was saying, he was 7 for 10 in this game. In the last 3 games, he is 15 for 21. He's shooting 71% from 3, 71%. But you know what? There was another game going on last night that I don't know if everybody got a chance to check out, but I did, and I want you to check it out too. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder going down in this building at the AT&T Center. But we got another game that's going on outside. Let's go check that out. We're out here with the KENS 5 Dream Team, and I'm standing here with Jeff Golden Boy Goldblatt. Jeff, what can we expect from you in this game this evening?
Well, I'm going to bring my A game. And if it means I got to hurt someone, I'm going to do it.
Bill the Rain Man Taylor. Bill, I saw you raining threes from a distance already.
Whoa, is that what those were?
We're with the KENS 5 Dream Team's secret weapons.
And that's why I'm here. We don't want them to know what I'm capable of, because I'm mean, I'm ferocious.
What is your go-to move?
Yeah, I didn't know you could put me on the spot like this.
Me. Get the ball to me, always. I post him back.
All right.
Post him back.
Okay.
As a lefty, I'm coming up.
Oh, where'd he go?
I'm already behind you. I'm already at the rack. I'm already at the rack. That's the way that works. Just like it's drawn up.
Save that right there. Bill Taylor, the San Antonio Spurs.
I got that from him. I got that from him.
You know, that game was pretty funny to watch. Unfortunately, the celebrity team did not come out on top. The visitors won, but you got to let the visiting team win every now and then, right? You can't win all the time. No, forget that. I'm trying to win all the time. I'm just saying. But you know, somebody who's not winning right now in the city of San Antonio is Charles Barkley.
Oh my goodness!
And he's letting it get to him.
This is what the second or third year we've been through these trials and these tribulations with Charles Barkley, right?
Trials of the Chuck.
Yes, of course he's come out again and had a whole lot to say, right, about the women in San Antonio. And speaking of the Spurs, did you see the other night what a few of our great DSA friends wore to the game? Something special? Well, first we want you to hear from Barkley and some of what he has to say last night.
Hey, listen, most of the people in San Antonio have been great to me, and they can take a joke. The one advantage the only advantage I always have, Danny, is easy to say words. Yeah. But they won't come in my face and say it, because I'll beat they down.
And you got the mic too. So
you know, I don't know why it makes me laugh, right? I can so not be offended because I think everybody's bothered right now that the Spurs are the best team in the league. So everybody's got to take shots and pick on the city and pick on the women because we don't want to talk about how phenomenal this basketball team is. I don't know why. But anyway, some of our friends here from Great Day SA wore something interesting to the game a few nights ago, and of course it made national.
They got to get more than zero.
He said not shot.
I know that woman ain't from here. They flew her in from Dallas.
That says Barkley don't know and had a few
got
friends.
the finger shake down. Put that on my shoulder. Is that Bob McGann?
And our general manager, Bob McGann, they're making a special appearance. Yes, we want to mention this morning.